Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly Connect. In this video, we are going to learn how to add new Mailchimp subscribers to AITable.ai. So my objective is to create a record of all my Mailchimp subscribers in AITable, which is an amazing data organizer tool. So for this, I'm going to just set up a connection between Mailchimp and AITable, and that I'm going to do without any coding or programming skills with the help of Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing automation and integration software. So Pabbly Connect works on two principles, trigger and action. So in trigger, we are going to take Mailchimp, and in action we are going to take AITable, and we will connect both of them in order to automate this entire process without any coding or programming skills. And to learn this entire automation step by step, let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how to add Mailchimp subscribers to AITable. So AITable is an amazing data organizer tool with the help of which you can create customized forms, you can create records of your data, and that too effortlessly. So today we are going to make a use of AITable for creating our Mailchimp subscribers record. Now I want that whenever a new subscriber will be created in Mailchimp, automatically the data of that subscriber should be added in AITable in a new row. Okay, so for creating this automation, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing automation and integration software. As we all know, this is the homepage of Pabbly Connect, where we can reach by tapping pabbly.com/connect in our browser. After coming over here, we can find two options: sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, you can directly click on sign in. But if you are a new user, you have to click on this sign up for free button to create your free new account. Also, when you will create your account, you will get 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. Now, as an existing user, I'm directly clicking on sign in. This is the all apps section where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. To create this automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. As we have done that, we can see that it has taken us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, where we can find all our workflows which we have created, and we can also create different folders to save our workflows accordingly. Now to create a new workflow, we have to click on this create workflow option. So let's do that. Here a dialog box will appear which is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So first of all, let us provide a name over here. Add new Mailchimp subscribers to AITable.ai. After giving the name, here I'm going to select the folder in which I want to save this workflow. So I have created a folder with the name as Mailchimp and AITable automations. I have selected that, and now let's click on create. As we have run that, we can see that two windows are open in front of us. First is the trigger and the other is action. So as I told you that Pabbly Connect works on these two principles of trigger and action. So basically these two are the main concepts or the building blocks on which the entire automation works. The trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is a response towards our trigger. So whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow, and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can have multiple actions as we want. Now let's suppose we are going to take Mailchimp in our trigger and AITable in our action, and we want that whenever a new subscriber will be created from Mailchimp, automatically the record of that same subscriber should be created in AITable. Okay, so here our action is following what the trigger commands, because when the trigger happens, that means when the subscriber is created, then only the record is being created in AITable, otherwise no. So after understanding the concept of trigger and action, let's start creating the workflow step by step. First of all, we will select our trigger application, and that is Mailchimp. So let's select that. And now we have to select the trigger event. Trigger event is the event on the happening of which the workflow is going to trigger or start. So because we want that whenever a new subscriber will be created, the response of that subscriber should be captured here in Pabbly Connect. Therefore, new subscriber will be our trigger event over here. As we have done that, a webhook URL is provided to us along with some instructions. We need to follow these instructions step by step to connect our Mailchimp account with Pabbly Connect, and the webhook URL is going to act as a bridge for sending the data from Mailchimp towards Pabbly Connect. Okay, so first of all, let us copy this webhook URL, and then I'm going to tell you exactly what we are supposed to do. So I'm going to take you towards my Mailchimp account, and this is the audience section. After coming on audience section of Mailchimp, we can see the option of manage audience. Let's select that, and here we have to select settings option. After coming on settings, when we will scroll down, here we will find the option of webhook. So let's select that. And on the webhook page, we have to create a new webhook in order to connect our Mailchimp account with Pabbly Connect. So let's click on this create new webhook button. Now here, first of all, to create a new webhook, we have to provide the callback URL. So we have to paste the URL which we have already copied from Pabbly Connect in this field, and then we have to select what type of updates should we send. So it is asking us that on the happening of which event we want to get the response. We want to get the response of new subscribers. Therefore, we are going to unselect all other options from here. And now we have to select only send updates when a change is made by a subscriber, by an account admin, and via the API. So I have selected all of them, and now let's click on save. As we have done that, we can see that our webhook is set up successfully. So when our webhook is set up, let's go back towards Pabbly Connect, and here the test response is also received. So now in order to receive the new response, let's click on this recapture webhook response button. And as we have done that, it is showing waiting for webhook response. This means that now we have to do a test submission so that the response will be captured over here in Pabbly Connect. Okay, so for doing that, what we are supposed to do, we have to create a subscriber in Mailchimp. And I want to create the subscriber with the help of this lead form, which I have already created. So I'm going to do a test submission by submitting this particular form so that a test subscriber could be created. Now I have already selected my form and I've opened that. You can select your own form through which you want to generate the subscribers. Now I'm going to first of all enter the details over here. Let's start with the first name. And because I'm doing a test submission, therefore I'm going to enter all the dummy details. So let's start with the first name. Let's say the name of the subscriber is dummy. Last name is lead. Here I'm going to enter a random email address. Dummy lead 308@pabblytudes.com, and here I'm going to enter a random phone number. Okay, now let's click on subscribe. And as we have done that, our subscription is made. Okay, so when we have subscribed the form, let's go back towards Pabbly Connect, and here we will wait for a few seconds. And here we can see that we have received the response. The response type is subscribe. That means the subscriber is created. This is the mobile number of the subscribe, first name, last name, email address, and all other details. Okay, this means that our connection between Mailchimp and Pabbly Connect is successful. So now whenever a subscriber will be created by submitting our form, automatically the response of that subscriber will be captured over here in Pabbly Connect. And our objective is to create a record of all these Mailchimp subscribers in Aitable. So for that, let's move towards our action step, and in our action application, we will simply select AITable.ai. After selecting the application, let's select the action event as well, and our action event will be create a record. Okay, let's click on connect, and now here we have two options: add new connection or select existing connection. To build a new connection with Aitable account, you have to go for add new connection, but if you already have an existing connection, you can also go with that. Now when I've clicked on this add new connection button, here we have to provide a token. Now to get this token, the instructions are provided to us very clearly over here. We just have to follow them. So we have to first of all log into our Aitable account, and then we have to go towards the settings sections under profile option. So I'm going to take you back towards my Aitable account, and from the left side here we can see the option of profile. When we will click on profile, here we will find the option of my settings. Let's select that, and now we have to select developer option. So this is API token. Now we have to create a new token over here. For that, let's click on this generate new token button, and we have to provide a verification code. So the verification code will be sent to the email address which is linked to our account. So I'm going to click on send, and now I'm going to provide the verification code over here which is received on my account. Okay. After giving the code, let's click on OK, and the API token is ready. So just copy that, and we will move back towards Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. Done. Let's click on save. And with this, our Aitable account is successfully connected with Pabbly Connect. So let's move forward. After building the connection, we have to enter the details in these fields to create the record. So first of all, we have to select the space. So this is the name of my space. I have selected that correctly. Now the next is data sheet, that in which sheet you want to add the record. So this is the name of my sheet, Mailchimp subscribers, which is selected correctly over here. You have to select your data sheet from the drop down. Now the next is first name, last name, email, and the phone number, all the details of the subscriber. So one by one, we have to enter all these details to create a record. And because we have already received all these details from our earlier response, so here we will simply map the data. Mapping is inserting data from previous step. Here our previous step is given, and here are all the details. We want to map the name, so let's select first name, and it is mapped. When we have mapped this name, it has become dynamic. That means now with each and every new response, it is going to be replaced. So whenever a new subscriber will be created in Mailchimp, automatically the name is going to be replaced from this field with a new name of that new subscriber. But in case if we will enter the data manually or by copy and pasting, then the data will become static, and then it is not going to change with each and every new response. Then the workflow will stop over here, and we will not be able to automate the process. Now in the same manner, we will map the last name. So mapping is really very easy process. We just have to use our previous step, and we will select the data, and it will be mapped automatically. Okay. So without much efforts, we have mapped all the details. Now let's click on save and send test request button. And as we have done that, we can see that the response is received. In the response, a code and the record ID is also given. That means the record is successfully created. So let's go and check on Aitable. And yes, here we can see that automatically a new record is created over here with all the details, first name, last name, email, and the phone number. This means that our connection between Mailchimp and Aitable is perfectly successful. So now what I'm going to do to check this workflow, whether it is running fine or not, I'm going to make a test submission once again. I'm going to open the form of Mailchimp subscriber, and I will generate a new subscriber with that form. And as soon as I will do that, automatically a new record will be added over here. So I have opened a new form. Okay, now I'm going to enter the details. First of all, let's start with the first name, Smart. Let's say the name of this new lead is Smart User. Okay, I'm going to enter a random email address and a random phone number. Okay, now let's click on subscribe. And yes, here the subscription is confirmed. And as soon as the subscription is confirmed, let's go and check on AITable. And yes, here we can see that instantly and automatically the record is added. Smart user, this is the email and the phone number. This means that our workflow is running perfectly fine. And after completing this workflow, let's quickly summarize what we have done over here in the workflow. So we have taken 2 simple steps: trigger and action. In trigger, we have taken Mailchimp, and in action, we have taken AITable. And we have connected both of them with the help of Pabbly Connect in such a way that now whenever a new subscriber will be created in Mailchimp, automatically the record of that subscriber will be created in AITable. And in this way, you can very easily create this automation without any coding or programming skills to create a record of all your Mailchimp subscribers along with all the details in AITable. So this was it in this video. I hope this was helpful for you. Thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate multiple such applications without any coding or programming skills with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach out to us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any query, you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can reach out to the website given over here. Now, if you find this video helpful, do not forget to share it with your friends. And also, please like our video and subscribe our channel for more such amazing automations.